Hi guys, it's me Lee and welcome back to this video. I was going to say today's video, but I've already done another video today. So if you give me a minute to get the thing up. In today's video I am going to show you how I prep nails. So I'm probably only going to do one or two nails. So I'm just going to hopefully that's better. So we're going to do this as if this is a real hand. So we need a file, no less than 180. This is a 180, but obviously this is a fake hand, so it doesn't really matter. I also use these kind, which is for natural nails, which is just a plain emery board. This is to score the natural nail, but we will do that. And you will also need some dehydrator and prep. This is the ones that I use when I'm working on my hand, just until this is gone. So I have, this is ASP Prep and Clean Dehydrator, and this is Balance Bond by NSI Acid Free Primer. And I think that is it. So I've cut these down because most natural nails are short. And obviously when you're working with acrylics or gels, you would normally cut the nail down. So I'm going to do a review on this, but I'm going to wait till I've got you know, acrylics on my nails for my next nail design, just to see if it actually works good, because this is new and my last one was really rubbish. So to start off with, you obviously would spray with the nails and the hands with some of this antibacterial cleansing spray. So you spray the hand and the nails. Okay, so obviously this is going to be wet because it's not a real hand. So this is how I do it. Not every nail tech does the same. So what I'm going to do is you just shape the nail and file any excess off. And obviously you shorten it down as much as possible. You only need a bit of a extension on the nails to apply tips or to put the foam under, and you would do that on every single nail. And then you would get your cuticle pusher and you would push your cuticles back. Obviously they don't have actual cuticles on here, but that's what you would do. And then if they have any dead skin, you would use your nippers, which are these. And then you would go around carefully and nip the excess skin off. Okay. So it's a bit uneven for me. Obviously this isn't a real finger. So next step would be, I would get this emery board if I was using it on an actual nail, not this kind. So you file in, and then I was doing it this way, side to side, and working across, but someone said to try doing it up and down, and you scrape, and basically you're just getting the shine off the nails. And this is what you do. Obviously you don't get on the skin. And as you can see, it's scratching the skin, the nail. I'm hoping you can see anyway. Okay, so that's what you would do. And then you would do that on all the fingers. And then obviously you would dust off any excess on there. And then you would go in with your prep, which is the dehydrator. This is the first one. And then you would go over the nail and do that on all of the nails. And then you would follow through with this Balance Bond Acid Free Primer. I personally do 2 coats of primer on each nail. So you would go around I personally prefer the acid-free primer, but that's because I had a bad experience with the acid primer because it burnt my actual underneath my actual nail and it hurt for days and I couldn't have nails or anything on. So I've done one coat, and then we're going to go on and do a second coat. And then then you would put your form on and then continue. I personally, when I'm doing tips, I do the scratching of the nails, apply the tip, and then do all the prep and you know, the dehydrator and the acid-free primer after I've applied the tips. I don't know why, that's just my personal preference of how I do it. And obviously when you do tips, you just apply the nail and you push it on. Let's get one. These are the tips I specifically use to do on the hand. So let's see what number I need. No, slightly bigger. And if it's slightly too big, then you just file. It's better to have a bigger tip than a file, a smaller tip even. And then you would get some glue. And then you apply the glue to the well. Sometimes you get them well-less. I prefer the well-less. On these hand trainers, they take twice as long, I think, anyway. And you would put it on and press and try and get all the air bubbles out. So I'm just holding. Oh, hang on. See, even we struggle. Sometimes when you're doing it on the hand train, it helps to put a bit of glue on the actual fingernail on the thing. I don't personally do that on an actual person, but it does take a bit to hold. I do know people that actually put the glue on the tip as well as the fingernail at the edge of the nail. And then you just, it does take a bit longer on here because I don't know why it is, but it's obviously these plastic fingers don't have warmth coming out of the hands like a natural hand. So obviously that would be the nail, and then you would blend. You don't have to. I don't always blend. I always do clear layer anyway, and I do it so it blends the whole thing in. But this is what some people do. So you blend, blend, blend. Basically just smoothing it down. And so it all blends in, especially at the sides, because these bits here, these two wing areas here, that personally is where it's a pain in the butt basically, and they stick out more. So I would do that. And then you dust off any excess. And then obviously when I put the tip on, I wouldn't have already put the prep prime stuff. So before I put the prep and prime, I will get some acid-free primer, and I would just wipe across here. Not acid-free primer, what is it? Let me get it. Some pure acetone, sorry. On a lint-free wipe, and then I would just wipe across here. Just across the tip here. This helps melt it and blend it slightly a bit more. Some people use this stuff, fill line eraser, or it's also called blender tip. Sorry, I don't particularly use this, but I do have it just in case. But some people do use this stuff, and it's supposed to be really good, but it's everybody's personal preference. And then obviously when you've done all that, and obviously this is how I would normally do it, then I would put the dehydrator on, and then I would put the primer, and then the primer again, and then I would put my clear base of acrylic first, and then I cut it down to whatever length and shape it the way I want it. I always put the clear acrylic on before I do anything else, and shaping and stuff, mainly because I find it gives it a little bit more strength, so I can shape it and stuff the way I want it, if that makes sense. And that's it. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do the rest off camera because you need a brainstorm and figure out what kind of nails I want to do for my next video. So I hope you like this, and I hope it was helpful. If not, just leave any questions and I'll try my best to answer them. And if I can't answer them myself personally, I will go and find out the answer and then let you know and tell you who told me the answer. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. And don't forget, we have several giveaways. The first one will be when my channel hits 150 subscribers, and that will be for 2 pop sockets, one for each winner. So there'll be 2 winners. And I think that's it guys. I hope to see you in the next video, and thank you for watching. Bye. If I can get it off. Oh, bye.